Now that is to the extreme. So what do I want to talk about here today? Is literally this. Why can't we be inclusive? Why can't we, bring people in? Why can't we treat people the way that we want to be treated? Why can't we treat them with the dignity and respect? So I'm going to talk a little bit about this Ahmaud Arbery's death in this case, right? Family wants max sentence for 3 convicted of the murder of Ahmaud Arbery, right? So it says that they just didn't want him in the community. They tried to scare him away. They tried to push him away. All these different things to just get him out. Can't do it. And then all these events, then they murdered the man. So I'm not going to get into the political thing. I ain't going to get into the full thing of the case or wherever the case may go with whatever things are going on in society right now. I'm not going to dive into any of that. But what I am going to say is this. We see the minor scale of people just not wanting to include people or people just wanting to exclude people when you're in school, work, jobs, whatever it is, right? We've all been there. We've all seen it. We've all witnessed it. And it's terrible. Especially if you've been through that. And it's just terrible, terrible feeling. But see, this is to the extreme. This is to the point where they're trying to get the person out of the community. And then the end result is the person being murdered. Now that is to the extreme. So what do I want to talk about here today? Is literally this. Why can't we be inclusive? Why can't we, bring people in? Why can't we treat people the way that we want to be treated? Why can't we treat them with the dignity and respect that they deserve and we deserve? Right? Why can't we get past the, okay, I'm going to try to get rid of this person. I'm going to try to make them feel like this way. I'm going to try to push them away. And then if that don't work, it's over, right? Why does it have to lead to the extreme? Why does it have to lead to the extreme? It should not ever lead to the extreme. And it's terrible. It is terrible. So where do we go from here? What could we say from here? Well, what we could do and say from here is literally this. You just got to start looking at people through a different lens. If you already look at them through a certain lens where you're like, I don't know about that person or whatever, right? I think you need to change your mindset. You need to change the lens that you be looking at people. You need to change your perspective. You need to start looking at people through a loving stance and really just try to connect with people. Everyone's different. The little habits that they do, the way they talk, the way they walk, the way they handle things, the way that they perceive things, it doesn't matter. People are different. Not one person's going to be exactly the same. Everyone's going to have their own stance, their own mindset. So what I'm saying is we need to be empathetic to people. We got to empathize with people. We got to, see them and be able to try to connect or understand from their level, right? From their level, and really be able to be like, okay, you know what? I see where you're coming from. I see what's going on. Where do we go from here? What can we do now? What can we go from here? How can we include each other? How can we build relation? How can we build friendship? How can we do these things that we should be doing in the first place, right? See, this should be kid stuff. This should be little elementary school learning type stuff, but yet we have not learned how to include people, love people, care for people, and yet we let the hatred and the evilness and all these other ugly traits, all these ugly personalities and attitudes and everything like that creep in, take over, and it leads to catastrophic events. It leads to these moments, these situations, these tragedies that should never even happen. I'm just saying that we need to learn how to love people more. Look through a different lens and really understand and empathize with people and not think that just because of whatever we could treat them a certain way, we could make them feel inferior. No. We need to be able to come together, look at them, and be able to say, hey, this is what we need to do. This is what we gotta start doing now, right? We need to start looking at these people in a different way and start loving them, keep them included, right? And really just go from there. But see, no, we're so stuck in these other things that we're just like, and we allow these evil traits, these evil personalities to come out, and it ain't good. It just ain't good. And see, I know people may click the video because they want to hear a different perspective, but I ain't trying to do that. I'm trying to turn it around. What can we do going forward? What can we do differently next time? That's what I'm saying. So y'all stay blessed, and until next time, salute. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you so much, more than you ever know. So, Crayon Rocket, our motto is be unique, be creative, be you. Why is this important? Because we were all created in the image of God. We were all perfectly and wonderfully made. So, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Share it, like it, subscribe. I would appreciate it. God bless.